Shivasati Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Ram, Hare Hare. Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Hare Krishna Mahamantra. You want?
You can let me hear your voice. I'm 1.5 months.
Music, I can play.
Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda
should read today. Srila Sudha Maharaj, Srila Shitavani. Dinabandhu is not here.
He's there. He's there.
Oh, he's up there. Oh, I thought he escaped. Many times Srimad used this. Puchara Ragapatra Gaurava Bangi.
Maharaj, this might also a little.
Like this.
Oh yeah, now we hear better.
Oh. So, Bujala Ragapatra Gaurava Bangi. Very sweet. The Ragapot is on the head. We are servants of the Ragapot. We are in Vidimarg and Shastric rules. Means beginning Vidi or Vidi Bhakti. So we are following the Shastras and the rules what they are given there. You must live and move on the Shastric rule. And always keep the Ragapad upon our head. So Ragapad is higher, much higher. Then it's beyond the rules, Shastric rules, and it is spontaneous, this relation. Once an incident happened while our Srila Prabhupada was at Radha. A Banda is one of the priests in the Holy Dham, like Radhakunda. A Banda in his talk made a side remark that we are Brahmanas in Braja, he said. We can bless Raghunath Das Goswami because he is not coming in Brahman family. He coming from Vaishya family. We are Brahmanas in Braja. We can bless even Raghunath Das Goswami. Prabhupada was perturbed by such a haughty remark. Das Goswami is our highest acharya in our camp, in the Gaudiya camp. And that fellow, he says that he's able to bless Das Goswami. And I am to hear that. So he stopped taking food and remarked, if I was an ordinary Babaji, I would not care. I would leave the place. But I'm running with a motor car here as an acharya. I have the responsibility. I'm moving here in the pose of an acharya, that I shall protect the sampradaya. I shall brush the dust of undesirability from the Sampradaya. How can I tolerate such a remark against my Guru? So he left his food until any padika, any suitable objection and correction, cure, is given by me. I won't take any food. I cannot take any food. So just by hearing, giving example of this arrogant brahmana who offended Raghunath Das, who was on the highest level. Raghunath, one of the 6 Goswamis. So he decided, I will not eat until this is corrected. I think I did something to give vent to the feeling of my Gurudev. Today, I did something today to clarify his position. Bujjararagabhata Gaurava, this is enough. Tat dasa dasa dasanam dasatvam dehi me prabhu. It is not only an ornamental thing, it is reality. This is reality. To feel ourselves to be actually mean is really to become eligible for the higher service. So, to take a position that we are mean means lower. We are always the servants. We always go for the blessings of the higher devotees. We are not take the position, I can bless other devotees. He was even so arrogant, they said, I could bless Raghunath Das Goswami. So we can agree that there is no charm here that shall make us hesitate to withdraw from this world. But we must also say that our life in this world is valuable. Why? With this life we can acquire a higher aspiration. We can have the chance of acquiring the goal from this plane. This human life is so valuable that with it we can take the part of the highest divine conception. This human body is highly valuable and rarely achieved. This we are not conscious actually. There are so many living beings, but the human form is reached. Very, very difficult. It is rarely achieved. So, but what we are doing with this human form, we have the capacity to understand the reality. We can understand in this form, in this position as a human, that we are not members of this world, that we are members of the real world. But we waste it. We are going on, and there's no guarantee that we get human form in the next. By example, as many humans may exist on this planet, in this room are more living beings than, let's say, in our village here, more living beings, souls, than the whole human race on the whole planet. So that's because it's very rare to get this human body. And we should not waste, we should not we should go for the truth now. It is the only way. And in Srimad Bhagavatam is stated, Lapta sudularamidam bahu sambhavande manusyam attatam anityam apihatira duram yate dudabhate anumrityu jaravan vishreyasya ya vishaya khalau savatasyat. The translation of this verse is, the human form of life is very rarely attained, and although temporary, gives us a chance to achieve the supreme goal of life. Therefore, those who are grave and intelligent should immediately strive for perfection before another death occurs. There are so many forms of life: aquatics, the vegetable kingdom, the animals, the bird, ghosts, and other living beings. But only in this human position do we hold the key to the complete solution of the problems of life. So this is very important. One has to appreciate. We got human body, and what we want yes.
How to access then this, because appreciation, that is a feeling, no? Or how to access this feeling of appreciation?
Penarabi Sunijana Darorabi Sahishmana. This one. And our sincerity. It is depending on us, you know. We have the free will. We can decide, yes, I want to go home, back home to Godhead. Well, nothing of these problems we are facing in this world. They are not present. There is not such things. There is no birth, disease, old age, no death. In this world we experience all these things whole life. As long as we are here in this material world, what should be so attractive in this world? We should not be too much attached to anything in this material world, because it is like illusion. It is Maya. It is not. It is coming and going, coming and going. And we may suffer because we identify with this material, with this external plane. We are charmed. We have not developed a spiritual understanding. We have not realized who I am. I am spirit. I am a spirit soul. I have a spiritual form. And I am a member of the eternal world. This is my real position. What we experience here is in the frame of time. Spiritual life is very hard to explain to those who are very much attached to this external plane. So there's always pleasure and and suffering. They will never attain a level where you can enjoy in this material world forever and ever. It's not possible. Even if you go to the highest planet in this material world, it is the same thing. It is just different according to our realization or consciousness or advancement we have done. We may live 10,000 years, but 10,000 years is like we are living 100 years. It is one lifetime. And then there are some flies who live only a few hours. For them it's also 100 years. Like this, we have to understand. Is an answer. Well, one cannot jump into the truth because it is not. We have not the capacity to catch it for the moment because we are thinking our capacity to think or our intellect is connected with this mundane conception. So we cannot cross these things so easily. That's because this process of Bhakti Yoga, it is helping us how in the beginning we should follow strictly the rules and regulations given by Shastra and Guru. If we are so fortunate to get a bona fide Guru, then we have to follow this, and we are making step by step, becoming more close to understand our position in this material world. It is not the goal to become a human, but it's a high level to become a human, because we are able to understand. Our intellect is developed, so it is possible. If we want to get out of this tamasic or wrong identification, we identify with body and mind. So if we can use this human life in a valuable way, we can acquire the key by which we become free from the whole chain of life in this troublesome world. We can get rid of the bondage of all sorts of physical and mental troubles. The key is here, in this human form of life. Jiva Goswami says that lower life forms have insufficient understanding to realize the highest truth. And in the higher life of forms such as demigods, because previously acquired energy or karma has accumulated on all sides, the chief enjoying elements are surrounding the living being. It is difficult to escape the charm of those influences and begin the prospect of a fresh life in a higher plane of consciousness. This human form of life is the most advantageous position to escape this entanglement and reach the highest object of our divine life. So the form and the substance going together always. The form to help the substance, ideal. Ideal is all in all, and the form conceived to help the ideal and not to oppose it. This sort of aspect of the truth we must realize. It will help us a great deal to the whole of our life. So form and substance means the soul and the identification, who I am. It will help the form to help the substance, ideal. So we have form now in this material world as a gross body. So we can see it with this material eyes. Then the higher form, like demigods, they have subtle bodies, mental bodies. They have also form, like Ganesh, like Surya, like Chandra, like Shiva, and all the demigods. They have other form, but we have not the eyes to see them, because our subtle senses are not developed, especially in this civilization now where we are living. Of course, this is still, there are still many who have attained the subtle plane, and they can deal on this level. That is like the heavenly planet or higher planetary systems. Even demons, yakshas, they have not gross bodies, but they may influence, they may control some of our in this world, so that they are the negative influence coming from this side, and the positive comes from the demigod side, so that we attain this level. But we cannot jump into the transcendental plane. The transcendental plane is even much more subtle than the mental plane. Mental plane is for someone who has realized the level of the mental world. It is the same like it is in this gross world. It is also keeping us here in this material world, because we have not developed or not understood who we really are. We identify with this gross body, and the mental body is also, we identify, I am a demigod, I am a demon, or whatever. It is just on the mental plane. So we have to go many, many levels of subtle forms. But the substance, the I, the soul, is always together. So they're going good together, always the form to help the substance, ideal. So when we identify ourselves as the servant of Supreme Lord, this is the highest attainment. Because the Supreme Lord is not dying and not taking birth. He is always present, he is no beginning and no end. This is something what is beyond our conception or our understanding now, because we have not cultivated even in the subtle plane. We have not yet fully understood.
Maharaj, why do you want to influence? You spoke about why do you want to influence us negative?
It is always the same reason. You come in this world because you want to separate enjoy from the Supreme. You don't want to be a servant. You want to be the master. And this is typically, we are all on the same level. We want to enjoy. And for this enjoyment, demigods, they are more gentle, but the demoniac, they will kill even thousands. They don't care if they can enjoy. There's the Rakshasas like this. They are controlling those who are less intelligent, those who are weak and not understanding this science, how it works. That's because it is said, dasa, 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 anudasa. We should always identify ourselves as the servant of the servant of the servant. Because if you are saying, I am the master, then you will not have entrance into the world what has no beginning and no end. Because there is absolutely purity, and there is only one master, one enjoyer. And we are the enjoyed, or we are the supporter of his enjoyment. But we are also him, we belong to him. With the free will, and we have misused our free will. We are not want to take the position of servant. It is the highest position. Servant is the beginning, then there may come friendship, there may come parental relations, there may come Madhurya, Shringaras. The same like here, but we imitating. It is not working here. It is working in the transcendental plane. But everything is visible there. Everything is no pure person can enter. And there is some guards like we have outside our temple, Jai and Vijay. They are standing in the Vaikunda. They will judge you. They will, no, you cannot. You go back. Yes, you can come. You are fit, you are. And it is all under the Supreme Lord's control, or through his expansions, you know. Don't try to understand how is it possible. So many living beings and everyone is controlling. But it is not difficult. We all think the same, we all have the same desire to different degrees. So, but we are not conscious because we are not have attained the transcendental plane that you see that everything moves according to His will. And even with sitting here and thinking that we are all thinking different, and we're not so different. No one is controlling the material nature, the expansions of Him. So asatoma asat gamaya, dhamasoma jyoti gamaya, mityoma mityam gamaya. From falsehood, lead me to the truth. From darkness, lead me to light. From death, lead me to immortality. This is in Aranyaka Upanishad. It's a prayer. Leaving behind ignorance, advance towards light. Make your journey from matter to consciousness. You will be saved from unnecessary garbage to make the best of a bad bargain. All philosophers that are searching for the self, both in the Eastern and Western world, say the same thing. All of them say, instead of chasing the hawk outside, first try to touch your own ears. In the Vedas and other scriptures, various reformatory measures are mentioned for ignorant jivas that are mentally arranged to guide them to become truly self-centered. When the uncultured jivas are disciplined through all these injunctions that will raise them to the plane of the Atma, the soul, then they will be able to realize their true identity. Anything, comments, or any question? We must have a goal to get out from here, not to work for next life.
But it's difficult to have this, because last time when you need to be just not actually not possible to become Vaishnava properly. We are just have to, let go, surrender, but still we have to have goal. So this is so difficult, You have to have goal and you have to have motivation, but you cannot be like selfish at the same time, or have desire to just for liberation, or I don't know. It's how to do these two things together.
Nobody says that it is easy. We did work so many lifetimes to come to this world. It is charming us, but it is cheating. And we get attached to it. And we make the bad experience so many times in the life, but we still think next time it will work. It takes many lifetimes until we understand it will never work here. It will always, it's only a few times you can try in one lifetime, but you will not give up so easily. The desire is very deep to be the enjoyer, to be the controller, to be the highest. The name, fame, profit, all these things are holding us back here. Even I'm a fool, number one, I'm mad. Still, you think I have the truth, and all others do not understand. All these things we must kick out. All this thinking. There's only one truth. And everything else is a trick of Maya to keep you, hold you here in this plane. We should be careful. Like, he's meditating about his future, but I think it will not be here. He must go through it.
We don't know, maybe some demigod playing with us.
Yes. We must become servants of Lord, servant of the servant of the servant. We have to completely turn around and focus that we are the servants and we are not the masters and the doers. Can anyone tell me one master in this material world who is free from death, old age? Well, it's just a show, just a dream. Even this very rich man, some few, I don't know, but maybe many, I don't know. When I see in the papers, when I can see they're smiling, but they are not smiling. They are not happy. They are haunted by more, more, more. They never get enough. In the other side, I have seen that many pure people living very simple. Their smile is coming from their heart. They are natural. And I was living a year in India. When I come to the airport in Delhi, I thought I'm in hell here, you know. But every day smiling, and everything was artificial, you know. Everything was with a reason, you know. Look at me, I am so nice, or look. Everyone wants to be someone and to become like clowns, you know. Just show.
Everyone wants to be loved and accepted.
Yeah, this is not love. They want to just enjoy. They call it love. Means the monkeys and the dogs, they have the same.
Misconception.
They think sex life is love. Love is so much more. It's so deep. It's far away from this what we think. What is love? Love is self-surrender. Love can be only developed in a pure plane, in a transcendental plane. Selfless surrender, love, and then the real love will be experienced. This what we experience here is just attachment to body. It's not real love. Anything more to say? You say? We are already late, yeah. And we may close here. Jai Sila Siddhadi Prabhupada Sila Siddhadi Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Sila Gurudev Nitya Lila Bhavista Vishupahara Brahmahamsa Vicharya Stota Srimad Bhakti Vaibhava. Jai Gaura Premanandi Sanchakam Patanidya